Okay, let's do this. Let's film my first YouTube video. Okay. Okay. Wow, these are bright lights. Hi? Hi. No. Hi. Look at the camera over here. Okay, look at the camera over here. Hi. Hi, I'm Ashley. God, I have a frog in my throat. Okay, don't scratch, you're gonna get red. Hi, I'm Ashley. That sounded so fake. Hi, I'm Ashley. As you may have guessed, I have literally no idea what I'm doing here. I'm a TikToker. Well, kind of a TikTok. Like, I like TikTok. And I've been encouraged to join YouTube, so that's why I'm here. I have no clue what I'm doing. Camera-wise, also lighting and backdrop. Not a clue, guys. Not a clue. I'm a mom, and yeah, that's me. What else am I? Okay, why am I on YouTube? Well, I'm a mom, first of all. A mom who, through the pandemic, started on social media, didn't really do all that well on the Instagram. So a friend of mine told me to switch over to TikTok, so I started doing stuff on TikTok, and apparently I'm fairly well received on there. But the thing is, I like to talk for more than 3 minutes, and I get a lot of questions, and so I thought, maybe YouTube's my jam. Maybe I should do YouTube. So if you found me from TikTok, hi, still the same hot mess, still what you see on TikTok, just longer than 3 minutes. But if you're new here, I'm gonna tell you kind of all about me in this video so you can figure out if you wanna stick around and watch me or not. Okay, so now I've said it like 6 times in this video. First and foremost, I'm a mom. It's something that has defined my personality for a very long time. And I'm kind of in that transition. My kids are 8 and 10, where I'm trying to find who I am outside of being their mom. But it turns out I'm still just very much their mom. A little bit about my personality. I'm pretty fucking sassy. I swear a lot. It is a sign of intelligence, I'll have you know, okay? So keep that in mind. I'm not gonna warn you when I swear, and also I swear a lot. So if that's offensive to you, you're fuck off. Okay, so probably the best way for you to get to know me is I will tell you what the hashtags are that I use on social media. Number 1 is honest, sassy, hot mess mom. Yeah, that's like, those are my go-to. Those are the 3 hashtags that I use when I'm posting about my day-to-day life. I love having like real, open, honest conversations. I'm a big fan of like having an opinion, getting more information, and then changing your mind and having a different opinion. That being said, I'm pretty confident in a lot of my opinions because I formulate them through a lot of like critical thinking. So I welcome you guys to oppose what I have to say, but I'm probably just gonna double down and tell you you're wrong. One of the big things that I do over on TikTok, which I want to do here, is help support women in body positivity. I've recently come to love my body through showing you all videos of me trying on bathing suits. So one of the things that really frustrates me about society is the pictures that we're constantly bombarded with. I'm an 80s babe, so I grew up in the 90s, so I am used to like the ultra thin pictures of women and models in swimsuits. And so I come on here and I wear bathing suits and show you guys what they look like. And I'm gonna keep doing that on here. Okay, here we go. This is me doing one of my videos for you guys, sharing what bathing suits look like on my body. I'm really open with the size and shape of my body. I'm 5'10" and 3/4 inches. Is that what we decided? I can't remember. I did a video I did a video recently on TikTok about this because I can never remember what my height is. I think I'm 5'10" and 3/4 inches, maybe. Anyways, that's me trying on bathing suits for you guys at 205 pounds. guys will hear me probably talk a lot about my life. I'm really, really open. There isn't really anything that you can't ask me that I'm not going to answer. I talk a lot about how my purpose as a mom is to do better than my mom did, while still really appreciating and loving my mom and the job that she did. But our jobs literally as parents are to do better than the last generation. And I would hope that most parents would want that. Like, I want my kids to do better than I'm going to do with them. So we talk a lot about that and how things change from one generation to the next. I've come to determine through TikTok that I'm probably a little bit neurospicy, which explains a lot of things, like thinking that I am the smartest person in the entire world, but also wondering why I dropped out of college. Yeah, so there's been a lot of validation with TikTok, and I'm really grateful for that. Also, at the same time that I've joined TikTok and been going through this, my son has also been diagnosed with ADHD. So we talk a lot about what it's like to be a parent, raising a child that's a little bit neurospicy, but also possibly being neurospicy yourself. Some of the things that have really frustrated me over the course of the last few years and getting my son's diagnosis and raising him is feeling entirely alone, feeling like people think I'm a bad mom and that I'm doing a bad job parenting my child. And so I come on here and talk a lot about the experiences that I've had in the hopes that other moms will be able to connect with me and realize that they're not alone and that they're not bad parents. And just because their kid doesn't listen the first 15 fucking times they say something doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It's literally your kid's brain. All the fucking judgy parents out there that are staring at you at pickup because you know your kid had a meltdown at school because you've already got a phone call from the principal halfway through the day, they can shove it. Some of the other stuff that I'm going to get into was 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago. I was a surrogate. My husband and I went through an incredibly difficult infertility process ourselves. And after that, I realized what it was to be a surrogate. And I decided that I wanted to get back to the infertility community. So I became a surrogate 5 years ago. And I carried one beautiful baby boy for two phenomenal daddies. And I will do a bunch of videos talking about that, sharing about that, and explaining that process. So stay tuned for that if you were hoping that that's what's going to be on here, because it absolutely will be. Few other important things that you guys should know. I love Coca-Cola. Yes, I'm probably self-medicating for my undiagnosed ADHD, but whatever. It tastes good. Second thing, I've recently really started enjoying wearing makeup. As you can see, I got a full face going on today. It's not always like this. Sometimes it's more like this. But today it looks like this. I'll take you guys along as I find products that I love to wear, and I will give you an honest review of what they are. And last but not least, you should know I love to shop. It's one of my favorite things to do. Oh, I should tell you, I'm Canadian. That's like a big part of who I am. We spend a lot of time at the rink. My son plays hockey at a pretty high level for his age, and it's pretty competitive. So I stress out a lot about it because my son's a goalie. Yeah, my son is a goalie on a competitive hockey team. So that's always fun for no one. It's fun for abso-fucking-lutely no one. I hate it and both love it at the same time. Hockey for our family has been like super cliche. Is that? It's not poop. I thought it was poop because my kids have stomach flu. I was really worried for a second there that it was poop, but it's not. My son, hockey has been the world to us because through my son's diagnosis of his ADHD, prior to that, all we ever heard is that he's got too much energy, he doesn't listen, all of the typical standard things that parents of neurodivergent children hear. But for us, the one area that he succeeded wildly in his life was hockey. He was able to hyper-focus. He loved it because he was being physical. He enjoyed the activity. And for once in his life, he was being told he was good at something and he was doing something right. So we, as an entire family, hyper-focused on hockey to help with his self-esteem. And so we spend a lot of time at the rink. Usually like 4 to 5 days a week, we're doing something hockey related. So you'll see me a lot video from there, and you'll also see my perspective as a Canadian mom at a rink, which is a little bit cliche because I do perfectly fit the mold of a Canadian mom at a hockey rink, but also maybe that means I'm a little bit relatable to some of you guys. I hate raisins, okay? I don't even really understand why. Like, I love a craisin, a dried cranberry. I love a craisin with a little nut and cheese, But a raisin makes me want, I can't even. They're disgusting. While we're on the topic of food, I love food, like all types of food. I love eating. I love eating food. I'm really on this kick right now about butter chicken poutine. Okay, we're gonna dive in here for a second. Picture this, a bowl of French fries with butter chicken sauce and then cheese grated over it. So good, so good. Let's take a moment for the butter chicken poutine. It's remarkably delicious. And if you haven't had it, you should. Like, I know as a Canadian, I'm supposed to like in regular poutine, but to be honest with you, I hate gravy. So I don't actually like regular poutine. And yeah, I know. But butter chicken poutine, I will eat that all day long, every single day. So yeah, there's a little bit more evidence for some neuro spiciness because I can hyper focus on a food and eat it every day, all day for weeks on it. So there you go, guys. That's a little bit about me, a Canadian mom who spends a lot of time at the ring, pretty darn sassy and opinionated, swears just a little bit, but likes to have fun in life and wants you to know that if you're going through something shitty, that you're probably not the only one. The internet is not perfect, and I'm here to share all of the imperfections with you in the hopes that you will feel better about your journey through motherhood. So that's it. Thanks very much, guys, for being here and watching this video, and I hope to see you in the future.